Have you ever felt like you're just drifting, spending years on things that seem disconnected from your real goals? What if I told you that those wasted years might be the most critical part of your journey to mastery? This isn't just a hopeful idea, it's a proven path, one walked by some of history's greatest minds. Today, we're diving into the story of one such master, Marcel Proust, to uncover how a long, seemingly aimless apprenticeship can lead to unparalleled genius. Let's travel back to late 19th century France and meet a young Marcel Proust. From his earliest days, he was plagued by severe asthma, often confined indoors, which turned him into a keen observer of the world from his window. It felt a deep, almost spiritual calling to become a great writer, but he had no idea how to get there. He published a few minor pieces, but they were met with lukewarm reviews. He felt lost. So, what did he do? He dove headfirst into the glittering, superficial world of Parisian high society. For nearly a decade, Proust attended endless parties, salons, and dinners. He memorized family trees, analyzed social cues, and became an expert on the subtle games of power and status played by the aristocrats. To his friends and family, it looked like he was squandering his talent, wasting his life on frivolous pursuits. He was seen as a dilettante, a socialite with no real ambition. After his parents passed away, he inherited a fortune, which seemed to seal his fate as a man of leisure. But beneath the surface, something profound was happening. Proust then shifted gears. He locked himself away and undertook a monumental task, translating the works of the English art critic John Ruskin. This was grueling, disciplined work. He spent years dissecting Ruskin's complex sentences, forcing himself to understand the architecture of great prose from the inside out. He was sharpening his rationale, analytical mind, learning the nuts and bolts of writing. It was a complete contrast to his years in high society, yet it was the second crucial piece of his apprenticeship. Here's where the magic happens. This is the deep dive into mastery. Those 20 years, the decade of social immersion and the decade of disciplined translation, weren't wasted time. They were Proust's apprenticeship. Robert Greene explains that true mastery requires this kind of deep, prolonged immersion. While Proust was mingling at parties, he was subconsciously absorbing a vast, intricate knowledge of human psychology, desire, and vanity. He was developing an intuitive feel for the human condition. The years with Ruskin gave him the structure and rational skill to express that intuition. One evening, the famous moment occurred. He dipped a Madeleine cookie into his tea, and the taste unlocked a flood of involuntary memories from his childhood. Suddenly, everything clicked. The social observations, the literary discipline, the childhood memories, it all synthesized. His intuitive understanding of people fused with his rational command of language. The wasted years had filled a deep well of knowledge inside him, and now he had the tools to draw from it. This fusion gave birth to his masterpiece, In Search of Lost Time. So, let's recap the path. Proust shows us. First, he discovered his life's task, that deep calling to be a writer, even when the path was unclear. Second, he underwent a long and patient apprenticeship, immersing himself in both the practical and the seemingly impractical aspects of his subject. He learned about people by living among them, and learned about writing by deconstructing a master. Finally, he fused it all together, allowing his deep, intuitive knowledge to merge with his conscious, rational skills. The ultimate lesson here is powerful. Mastery isn't a straight line. It's not a checklist of courses to complete. It is a deep, patient, and often messy process of immersion. It's about trusting that the time you spend truly engaged with your subject, even when it feels unproductive, is cultivating a powerful intuitive sense. This intuition, when finely combined with your analytical skills, is what unlocks your highest creative potential. It transforms years of experience into a form of genius that can't be faked or fast-tracked. So next time you feel like you're just exploring or not making real progress, remember, you might just be in the most important phase of your own journey to mastery. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into mastery inspiring, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories of how the greatest minds achieve their potential. See you in the next video.